It's 1 a.m. in the morning on Thursday. You have just gotten off of work and your 13-year-old daughter is home by herself. You're a single parent and you're paying the bills by yourself. So you are dependent on your daughter to make good decisions. You open the door and you realize that something isn't right. Your daughter's acting real strange, acting real weird, and you believe that somebody is in the house. Your daughter won't let you in the room, but you're looking around because you get in the room anyway. You go and you look underneath the bed, and that is where you find a 20-year-old man. He's hiding, he's scared, and of course you have your gun. The question is, what do you do?
This shooting took place here at around 1:40 a.m. and it happened at this home right across from me on Travis Road. Now, this all happened after a mother found a man in her house. She says he was hiding under a child's bed. When police arrived, they found the man dead near the front porch. Now, the woman, 36-year-old Kendra Scott, now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder and employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. The man who was shot has now been identified as Redarius Morton. According to police, Morton was invited by a child to the home and came in through the back door at 1 a.m. The arrest affidavit says when Kendra Scott came home, she was heard banging on the front door and yelling, "Who's at my house?" Once the child opened the door, Morton was found hiding under the child's bed. As Morton was leaving the house, both Scott and Morton went out to the front porch, and that's when the juvenile says she heard a gunshot. Morton was found shot in the back of the head. Now, I spoke with one neighbor who says he feels bad for everyone involved.
But guys, this is the exact same thing that happened to this lady, Kendra Scott. 36 years old. She's warned her daughter about talking to older guys, but the daughter is doing this anyway. And she lives in the Walker Homes neighborhood of Memphis. This is in Southwest Memphis, guys. So this is a poor area. Many challenges are in this area. A lot of economic stress, a lack of amenities, very few grocery stores, walkable shops. And it's a lot of crime there. And the crime is well above national and state average. So as the young man is leaving and walking away, she shoots the guy in the back of the head. And she is telling everybody, I did what I have to do. Some people are saying that she should be free. And I understand why she felt the need to do it, because she felt that her daughter most likely was being abused by this man and he had no business being there. Obviously, she's 13. It is very rare that a 13-year-old looks like an 18-year-old. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that he knew what he was doing was wrong. But then that's when you call the police, okay? That's when you do that and you save yourself. But ultimately, she shot this guy in cold blood. And this is bringing up a bigger discussion amongst a lot of people in the Black community. And that discussion is, why not call the cops? And the reality is this: if the 13-year-old is entertaining these men, can we say that this young lady has learned some bad habits because of the lack of a father? And I get that she's trying to protect her daughter, but she's warned her daughter about this before, which means that the daughter is going to do this anyway. And let me just say this with all love. The dad's not there. I don't know why the dad's not there. Dad could be dead. But you start to see a lot of times in the Black community, we start to notice that there is some level of issue with the mother and daughters. Happens all the time. They start beefing. They start having a level of competition with one another. And again, this happens a lot. And so when this does happen, then we get this rebellion. So why is the daughter rebelling against the mother so openly? Why is she trying to bring young men into the house? And again, I know that guy had no real business being there, but why is it the case? And then when the man is leaving, you shoot the guy in the back of the head. And did you think that you were going to get away with it because you caught him doing what you're doing? Like, where is the logic in this, right? And so a person that believes that just because I caught you and you're leaving and you're not a threat and and I shoot you in the back of the head, that somehow I will be free from this. Like, this is something that is problematic, and it's something that really works into the infrastructural thinking of a lot of the parents that are raising the Black kids, you know? And it's just a dysfunctional thing to do, especially if there are no men there, and it's a lot of situations in the black community where largely ain't no men. There's no man there at all. You no man, there's no infrastructure, no level of development, nothing. And then something like this happens. Unfortunately, it happens terribly. It happens to the wrong people, and then now the mother is going to be arrested. She's definitely going to go to jail. The daughter, who is 13, and I'm going to say this, when I was around 14 to about 20, 22, I had a lot of problems myself. And luckily I had a father. I had to go and stay with him for a while to get myself together. This is a big time in these kids' life where they do need their dad. It's important for them to have their dad. And then now when they don't have their father in their life, and it's just the mother, and then the mother is trying to work, trying to provide. You live in a bad neighborhood, a lot of things are happening, it's a lot of stress. It's just a crash out moment. And my heart goes out to the lady. I see as a parent, she was trying to do what she had to do, but she would have to shoot every guy that her daughter was going to invite in there. She would have to do that, which she can't do it now. And now she ain't got no mother. The child probably gonna go in the orphanage, and this same kind of behavior is gonna happen. She's trying to protect her daughter the best way she can. But then again, as a 13-year-old, the young woman knows not to bring men into the house. You know that. You know it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Turn the bell. We're out.